Good morning, and welcome to the Journey to a Winning in the Way Life. I am your host, Life Pastor Kyle, all things winning. Listen, let me know if you're in this morning. I'm having some major technical difficulties, but I want to make sure that we're good. You can hear me. If you can hear me when you come on, please say good morning. Let me know you can hear me, and we'll go from there. Okay? Let me know. Good morning, Naya. Can you hear me clearly, Naya? I want to make sure we can hear. There's so much going on. I might just need a new computer, which, I just need a reason and excuse. Let me know if you can hear. Let me know if you can hear me to Wonder Car. She said it's clear. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hello, Kendra Lincoln, Maria, Minister Tamala Ricks, Andrea Thomas. Come on. Hey, listen, y'all. It's going crazy this morning. I always know when things happen. Good morning, callers. And make sure we're good. And so some things, oftentimes, you're clear. Is the music too loud? Is it clear to Wonder Car? Terrence Bell, how you doing, man? Got to talk to you about something. I'm going to give you a call today. Are you on the road? Let me know if you're on the road or if you're at home. Shawanda Parker, come on, what's going on? Good to see y'all this morning. I want to talk this morning, y'all. We're going deeper. We're going about you. We're going in for you were born to win this morning. We're going to make sure we got some opportunities. Takashi Haynes hit an angry face accident this morning. Okay, so listen, y'all. Come on in. Chance Best, I'm at home. Come on, man. God bless. Thank the Lord. I'm glad you're getting some rest, man. Good to know you're on the road doing it. Chris Blake, I see you. Shawanda Parker. Tamisha Figaro, I see you as well. Tarika Hood, I see Crystal Burton. Come on, y'all. Y'all coming in. It's going to be a good morning. Dolores Bell. It's going to be great. Takashi said accident driving. You had one just now? Oh, the angry face was an accident. She's driving. Don't be on the phone while you're driving. Just listen. Don't do anything particular while you're driving. That is very dangerous. I've had somebody already have that kind of situation. And I don't want people to be, I'm not impressed with people. I was trying to get on you and I had an accident. No. I don't want that. I want to talk this morning, you guys. Yamika Matthews, good morning. So good to see you in the morning. Know you just getting off work and how things get kind of crazy, but good to see y'all on here. Kendra Lincoln, Mabel, come on, y'all coming in strong this morning. I'm overjoyed and a little excited about all that you guys are experiencing in your life, especially in just not just your winning anyway life, but in your prospering life, in the life that you're prospering in. And so that is amazing for me, and I'm excited about all of it. I'm always excited to see people who are doing well, you know what I mean? Doing well. There are some people who don't want to do well. All they want to be is comfortable. They don't want to do well. And so I'm excited about people who are doing well in their life and want to do well. Look, let's get to the lesson. It's been 3 minutes in. I know I came on a few seconds early, but I want to go ahead and get to the lesson right now because it's that kind of lesson. Good morning, Valerie. Good to see you. Valerie Williams, good to see you as well. Hope all is well. Listen, I mentioned at Bible study about being obsessed with your life, about being obsessed with your goals, about being obsessed with your dreams. And hey, Brittany, I see you. I mentioned at Bible study, and when you're obsessed, it has to be something deeper. Hello, Geraldine, good to see you. It has to be something deeper than just you wanting something or you liking something. It has to be a matter of the heart. When you're obsessed, a matter of the heart drives you to go after some things. It drives you to push to some things. It drives you not to throw in the towel. Hey, Mama Pat, hope work was well. Tisa Collier, good morning. Way out, John and Katie. How you doing? Listen, so when you become obsessed with an issue, or obsessed with a dream, hey Manny, or obsessed with a situation, you need to become that situation. You got to get deep, because when you go deeper into it, it becomes a part of your whole life. It's not a section, it's a part of your whole life. So I want to take you deeper into this process of winning and having this, this winning attitude, because you were born to win. I want to talk sidebar. I want to talk about winning no matter what. And so this morning, the no matter what is not where I'm going, because most people come on my live, they don't even say good morning, they don't say anything until I say something that sounds like I'm shooting at somebody, or it sounds like I have an attitude. We're going to discuss that this morning. And then they say, that's what I'm talking about. Bless you, Alicia Stewart. She said, good morning from New Orleans. Good morning all the way from New Orleans. I was thinking about coming there for my birthday, but I'm not sure yet. And so we have to often deal with that. I'm going to deal with attitude extensively in this next few minutes. Hey, Mr. Blunt, good to see you, man. And so no matter what has to become your goal. Hey, Trish Wells, no matter what has to become your goal, which means my goal is to have a no matter what attitude. I have to do this. It has to become your goal. As it become, oh, your aunt, got you, Shawanda Parker, got you. As you become it, or as it becomes your goal, you need to become it. And what that comes through here, come y'all, when you're becoming something or becoming somebody, hey, Valencia, to become the goal, here we go, Dolores Bell, it comes through, here's number one, listening, learning, and communicating. Do me a favor, don't type it yet. I want y'all to agree with the prophet as our coach. Type these words. I'm gonna tell you how powerful you becoming your business and your goals and your life is. When you use listening, Tisa Carr, you're gonna love this. Listening, learning, and communicating, then for your life you will need, not your name, for the business of your life, you will need an LLC. Man, that's powerful right there. You will need the process of listening, learning, and communicating. You will need an LLC. Oh, if you don't think your business is going to explode, then just do what you do and just keep making good money like me. Ha! But if you think that your life is going to go into an area that you need to be powerful and need to have some backing, then it's going to come through your LLC. It's going to come, Tisa like that. You can't steal it either. I see the exclamation points. You can't steal it. It's going to come through your LLC. You're listening, your learning, and your communication or communicating. You're going to need to have those things, because if you don't understand how to listen, how to communicate, and how to come beyond where you are, then you would just keep going in circles. You got it? Crystal Burton, watch this. Even the best communicators, I'm going to talk a little bit this morning, y'all, to get y'all some clarity. Canvas Book of Saps, I like that. Yeah. Even the best communicators sometimes fail to understand other people. Yeah. Even the best communicators sometimes fail to learn and listen and understand other people. I see you, Eric Trotman. Good morning, man. And so some people just feel like, how do I say it right, Denai? They feel like if they're being heard, hey, Latasha Jackson, if they're being heard, then, hey, can you get straight? You missed the point. You got to go back and catch the replay of the first 2 minutes. You missed a good point. I can't go back. Some people feel important because they're being heard, but they won't increase the knowledge of what they're saying. So therefore, they're talking loud, but saying nothing. That's not a slug. I'm trying to help you think like people think. They feel like they're important when they're being heard. And it gives them the satisfaction of thinking that what they're saying is valid. But if what they're saying is the same thing over and over, then either they're a teacher, hey, Kiara Kipper, that is. And so it makes them think that they're valid when wisdom is knowing when to talk and when to listen. Other version is wisdom knows when to talk and when to shut up. My wife says shut up is not a kind word, so I'm saying when to listen. Because some people need to learn to listen. Then you'll know what people expect, Brittany. I see you. Because the hard part about it is when you know what people expect, then your follow through is not hard. I talk to people all the time. And I find out that there are so many people I talk to, 50% of them are selfish people. Completely selfish. Good morning. And the reason, hey, Gene Pouncey, the reason why, hey, Ivan Rice, the reason why I say that they're totally selfish is because they never, let me say it like this. When I talk to people and I give you my time and attention, here we come. I give you my time and attention, okay? And then when you don't reciprocate that time and attention, shouldn't have sucked my teeth, I'm sorry, excuse me. But then what happens is people will tell you how they value you, because they will say, I was busy, I didn't have time to reciprocate what you gave. I'm not saying initiate, that's a whole nother situation. Reciprocate what you gave. But then, y'all hear me well, now watch all the people who got on late who want to throw slugs. I'm not throwing slugs, I'm giving you principle of how to function when you want to win no matter what, in every area of your life, not just looking like you're winning on Sunday morning. When the person exposes what they did or were doing and did not reciprocate the follow through of giving you the same time or attention, then that person is letting you know you wasn't worth whatever they were doing. And if what they were doing has no value, no life value, no money value, is just something else they wanted to do, then you'll find that those kind of people are immature and misunderstanding life. Because let's just be general. You can't have a real conversation awaiting you, and you're liking Instagram posts with bodies you want to have in the future, but contacting the person who's put you in a priority place is not a priority. And then when the person acts just like you, then you act as if they are acting another way. Grow up, tell yourself the truth, and get your LLC. Start learning, start listening, and start understanding. Because when people don't follow through on what they know to do is best, then you can't expect the best from them. I'm coming, Yamika. When people don't follow through on what they know to do is best, then you should stop expecting. Got too loud, I'm sorry. I felt that right there. Stop expecting people who don't do what's best for them or you to give you what's best from them. They don't have it in them. And if they do have it in them, you are not who they've chosen to give their time, their talent, and their attention to. Oftentimes, even in life, as you're planning to win, because you were born to win, pride sometimes gets in the way. Pride sometimes gets in the way. And what pride does is it can cause you and other people not to connect. I'm going somewhere, y'all. Trish said, I got it. You can't get it. I'm not done yet. You can't get it yet. You only have the salad. I'm not done yet. Because I see 41 of you on here. 31 of you have liked it or loved it. Can all 41 of you, can you do me a favor? Can you like, love, share, tag, let somebody know that we're on? I know it's early in the morning, but they're up. They're texting you and inboxing you. So like the post, tag the post, share the post, comment on here, do all that you do. But make sure you leave your tag and say, hey, I was here this morning. Like it, love it. Let me know that you were here. Because if I go back and I'm reading and listening to God to get a prophetic word, don't say you never call me. I never call you because you never respond. I never text you because you never respond. Well, you know I'm on here because I replied. If I go through the likes, I don't go through the replies. That's fake prophecy. I go through the replies and see what you said and respond to that. That's fake prophecy. I go through the names on the posts and let God speak to me. So if I contact you, I'm not contacting you because you put something on my posts or put something on my live. That's not what's happening. That's not real communication. That's fake prophecy. Okay. Pride can cause you and another individual in your life not to connect, or watch this, Latasha, not to see eye to eye, nor be on the same page. Watch this. At first. But that's what learning, listening, understanding, and communication does. It allows you the opportunity to come together in spite of what's not right or what's not perfect. We're going somewhere. Come on, Latasha, go with me. Go with me. Listen. Learning means when I'm around people, I'm always listening for something that will help me to be better. I'm never just around people to waste their time or mine. Let me be general. I call people sometime and I ask them, do you want to talk about something, anything on your mind? What's on your heart? What's on your spirit? And they'll say, oh, no, I'm fine. And I'm saying, you have the prophet that asks you, what do you have need of? And you tell me you're fine. And in 3 days, you are dysfunctional because number one, you're not honest. Number two, you're not mature. Number three, you aren't even evaluating yourself, let alone your life. So the only time most people come to a prophet, I said it Wednesday, is when they're in debt, life debt, money debt, heart debt, pain, love debt, can't feel love, don't feel appreciated. Then they want to bring me the problem. I'm off till after my birthday. We're going to have conversations, but we will not have dissertations about things I've already preached about. Go find the sermon. Yeah. How about, since you were born for it, then you can take it. If God allows you to have, you can deal with it. Let's go forward. So while learning, while listening, understanding, this is what communication allows you to come past it. Hello, Aaron Fleeks. Let me go slow. When you're learning, it means when I'm in the presence of people, I am partaking of who they are. I'm not so minimal minded. Hello, Deja Young. I'm not so minimal minded that when I'm in another person's presence, I'm always the big thing. Y'all think that, but I'm always learning from people. That's why when you get in trouble, I'm able to address who you are before you can address who you are. Because most people are not paying attention to who they are. They're paying attention to who they're trying to be better than. And so they're missing who they really are and not telling themselves the truth about who they really are. So once it's exposed to them or in public, they freak out because they didn't want the world to know that they're human and have deficiencies too. But here's the issue. You were born to win, and you have to decide to win no matter what. You got to decide, I'm going to win no matter what. Come on, Aaron. We got to win no matter what. And so, again, pride gets in the way, and it keeps you off the same page with another individual. But that's here's your LLC. Your LLC. Your learning, your listening, and communication. But in between the learning, you have to learn things. And then you have to listen to learn. Now, that listening part is a real major problem for people because most people listen defensively or offensively or frustratedly or listen to be able to respond to somebody so other people can feel that they're valid and important based on their answer because they're listening to what you said, but they have no understanding of what you mean. And so therefore, even with them listening, their answer is surface because they can't go any further than a one word or one sentence answer to what you said because there is no understanding. That's why you must learn when you're in people's presence. You must listen. You must also understand, and you must then have communication. I'm going somewhere, Minister Ricks. Hang in there. Have communication, because when you are learning individuals you are around, And they aren't the same. You can't treat everyone the same. Everyone is not the same. There are some people who are insecure. There are some who are immature. There are some who are flat out liars. And then there are some who just need to be accepted. There are some who are unlearned that want to act as if they're intelligent. Then there are some who are book smart but have no street sense. Then there are some who have street sense but have no book sense. Then there are some who want to be among, but when you want to be among and you don't qualify in intelligence, at least qualify in listening and learning so you can gain wisdom outside of intelligence. I'm not impressed with intelligent people. I'm impressed with wise people. What do you do with what you've learned? What do you do with what you've come into? What do you do with what you've learned in your mistakes? What do you do with what you've been through? If you've been through it and you keep going through it and other things are coming the same route, then I'm not impressed with the fact that you can go through. I'm impressed with how do you stay out of what you say you don't like. So when you're learning, you should be learning with the intentions of building. I'm going somewhere. Here we go. You must be learning individuals with the intentions of, come on, Brittany, come on, T. Well, with the intentions of building something. Got it? Terrence Bell said, come on, y'all ready? So listen. So then after I learn, I need to learn by listening. I don't learn by talking. I learn by listening. I won't even put the word reading in here because most of y'all don't even read. Only thing you read is Instagram, Facebook. You don't read books. You don't read. So then from that, you get understanding about why people act the way they do. But watch this, Minister Riggs. You cannot apply that one piece of understanding to everyone. That only applies to that individual or those type of individuals. You can't apply one thing you've learned to everyone. The only way to apply one thing you've learned to everyone is by applying it to yourself, and then you're able to respond from it. But you can't respond to them based on understanding you've just come in contact with. And now you want to apply this to everybody. No. You apply it to yourself, and they get the benefit of what you understand and what you've learned. You got it? I'm showing you how to win, how to get out all the weeds out your grass and get your grass green for the summer. And then so what listening, what learning, and what understanding with communication does, here come y'all. If y'all ready, type the word ready, please. I'm making a shift right here. Type the word ready. Come on, let's go. What listening, learning, understanding, and communication does. Y'all got me kind of hype right there. I got to calm down. I see you now. I see Andrea Thomas. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. When you learn, you listen. Hey, Emery, I see you, man. And you have understanding and you communicate. What it does is, Kanika Adams-Trigg, it finds a safe place, or it creates a safe. Remember now, this is two people talking that are not communicating, are not on the same page, and can't see eye to eye. This is what two mature people do. They learn, they listen with understanding by communicating. So the two people who are not on the same page can't see eye to eye. Here's what's good. Here it is, y'all. The communication is what allows you to find a safe place to relate. I could shut down right now. Communication finds a safe place to relate. We can't agree on that. I don't agree on this. You don't agree on that. So Trish, we find a safe place to relate. When people are arguing and having real arguments and they aren't married, they meet in a safe place. Let's meet outside of the park so we can talk it through. I'm not going to your place because, you're going to pop, it's your territory. You're not coming to mine because I don't like you here. And so we're going to meet in a safe place. Communication with learning, listening, and understanding, especially with maturity, it creates a safe place to, I'm showing you how to win, because you can't win and you don't feel safe. Being impatient, being immature, being unlearned, and not maturing in your understanding creates people who rush. And rushing can create misunderstandings. And when you create a misunderstanding, it ruins the whole goal of genuine understanding. That's why it turns to from a understanding to misunderstanding. You got it? Because being in a hurry, let me say it like this. Being in a hurry works against the commitment of care. Anybody get that? The commitment of care. When I say I care, when you say that you care, then I don't need you to rush. I need your commitment to make time. And if you keep not making time, then you can't decide to make time when you want to, because I'm no longer in a safe place. Woo. You can't rush when I need time, but then want me to be aligned with the commitment of care when you need time. Time is essential for all communication. Come on, Kanika down the street. Time is essential for all communication. It's majorly important because that's what we have to get into. Okay. Let me talk. All of us have and can master our own tools of communication. We all have different ways of communicating. Let's go, Geraldine. I'm teaching, but I wonder, is anybody learning? Thank you, Geraldine. We all can master our own way and our tools of communicating. But it's the way we use our tools that we have to make sure we do it differently for every person. Okay? Because everyone uses or applies the tools that they have differently. And then everyone receives them differently. Because, I have tools, and me wanting to use my tools to help, it's not a problem. I want to use tools to be a blessing to people and to make sure things happen, and it's okay. I want to be able to help. But everybody receives differently. People can receive from people who they don't feel inferior to. And then there are some people who just don't want your help. They just don't want help from you. Because in their mind, let's just talk a little bit. They feel if you help them, then they have to feel subservient to you, or they have to acknowledge that you had what they need or have what they need. And it makes them feel more insecure than they already are. Let me help you. If I need help, guess what? If I'm in need and need help, I don't care who comes along. What? Yeah. Some people just don't want your help. And I'm of this nature. Anybody who does not want not person, me, Dexter Bernard Kyle, June 15th, 1970. Anybody who does not want this help, does not want quick prophetic answers, does not want a winning anyway answer, does not want the truth, does not want to mature, does not want to move forward, does not want to be successful at everything put their hands to do, because that's what I embody and impart. So if you don't want me, you don't want that, and you can't get that without receiving me. In order to win, no matter what, you have to have a no matter what attitude. It means if I have to set myself down, I got to set myself down. If I got to make myself have the hard conversations, I got to make myself have the hard conversations. I'm of this nature now. If you can't have the conversation, it's okay. Got it? I'm okay with it. But you will no longer be able to access me when you desire. Nah, that's changing right today. You no longer be able to access me whenever you get ready. All my servants know. We meet for any time at the time. If something happens, I want to get it straight immediately. If you say I'm not ready to get it straight, I don't want to deal with it, then I leave it to you. But after so long, I no longer am going to give you access to hold me hostage because of your lack of, bless you, Victoria Answorth, because of your lack of execution. We evaluate, but we must execute. She said, I must have a no matter what attitude. Hey, Marlene, good morning. God bless you. And so listen, I'm about to go somewhere. I want to make sure y'all get this. Y'all ready? If you're coming on, please like and love or share the post. I see a lot of people coming on YouTube, and I'm excited about it. Please just like and share the post where you are, so we can know that you were here and be able to contact you soon. Listen, let's go. Because in order to win, you have to have a winning anyway attitude, that I'm going to win no matter what. Good morning, Jasmine Mooney. Listen, often in meetings, I address a person's attitude. Okay, Maria said, my students are tuning in. It's their last Friday as juniors. Come on, juniors. I'm excited for y'all. Hey, Alicia James. I want to see all your students chiming in. Okay, let's take y'all somewhere. I see them chiming in, the kids chiming in. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. I want y'all to like the post too. Like the post. Yeah. We're praying for all your students. Let's go. Listen. You got to understand sometimes everyone does not want your help. Hey, Amy Lopez. I see you. How you doing, Amy Lopez? It's a good morning, Demons of Depression, so you don't have to be depressed. It's a good morning, and you're going to do well. Purple Wolf, good morning. Y'all excuse me for a minute. I like the students. God bless y'all. I see Leslie, Marlene. Come on. I'm for the students. If I can get me some children start winning anyway now, some young people, we won't be worried about y'all. Let's go. Here, I got to do just one point, y'all. Y'all get this. This winning anyway attitude. Let's go. In order to win no matter what, you have to have a no matter what attitude. You got it? Because often in meetings, I address, listen very carefully, y'all. Often, I want the students to listen as well. Listen, I want y'all to listen, students. I want y'all to listen. And people are pushing y'all. They love that y'all are tuning in. I want y'all to listen very well. In meetings, I often address a person's attitude, and they immediately get defensive and say, I don't have an attitude. And I laugh about it, because the minute they got defensive, they confirmed that they had an attitude. You got it? What I was only doing, Victoria, watch this. What I was only doing was expressing that I saw something that was causing me or we to enter into a space that was no longer a safe space of relating. When I say you have attitude, I'm letting you know I'm getting ready to change spaces because I'm starting not to feel safe. And because of an individual's lack of listening, lack of learning, lack of understanding, and lack of communication, they only have one connotation of the word attitude. When they hear attitude, what they hear is something negative. They don't hear, you need to have a winning anyway attitude. They don't hear that. You need to have a money making attitude. You need to have a get the bag attitude. So they become defensive, and often offended. So when someone mistreats you and you don't respond negatively to a person, people will say, oh my God, you handled that well. You have such a wonderful attitude. They'll say that. And we receive it because it comes from somebody else. Watch this, Darnell. But when somebody tells us we have an attitude, we can't tell them what I'm feeling or what I'm experiencing is this. We don't communicate. What we do is we get offended and defensive. And people like that will never enter into a winning anyway life, because they will, when you're offended or defensive, you put the brakes on your own movement. You slow yourself down. Well, what's an attitude? An attitude is a settled way of feeling or thinking about something or someone, which means I can have a great attitude today. I can have a Friday attitude because it is Friday and one of the last weeks of school. So it can be a good attitude, but because we don't learn and we don't mature in our learning. What's up, Rhonda Do-It-Yourself? We don't mature in our learning. The minute we hear somebody says, you have an attitude? No, you can express, no, I'm thinking about what you said and I'm not understanding it clearly. So you say it again. So I say it again and say what I meant was this. They say, oh, okay, got it. Which means they're at a crossroad because there are three components to an attitude. Attitudes have three components. That's cognitive, affective, and behavioral intentions. I'm not going there. Behavioral means how I respond. My affective means how I'm thinking, where I'm crossing. But cognitive means my thinking, my reasoning, my remembering, or imagining. My thinking, my reasoning, my remembering, or my imagining. So I deal with things based on my thinking, my reasoning, my remembering, my imagining. You got it? So you have to deal with those things and realize that having an attitude does not mean it's bad. It just means you're entering a space that may not feel safe anymore. And once that space is no longer safe, then I no longer am going to be investing in that space with you because I no longer feel safe. So I want to deal quickly, real 30 minutes. I want to deal fast with the 5 points of attitude. I'm gonna walk you through them so you'll know when people say you have an attitude. I'm gonna break, Sasha. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it so I can help you. You ready? She said, break it down. Here it is. Number 1, be careful with a bad attitude or a good attitude. You need to know what that is because any attitude affects your belief and your potential to succeed. Number 1, any attitude you have, good or bad, your attitude affects your belief and potential to succeed. Because if you always see negative, you will choke out all the potential to believe in yourself. I want all the kids to know we believe in you. We believe in you. We believe you can do great things in spite of where you've been. If you always see the negative, you will choke the potential to believe in yourself. There are some people who are gifted and amazing at what they do, but because they've only seen things negative, they only heard negative, they don't believe in themselves. Hey, Frankie A., I see you. Thank you for logging in. They don't believe in themselves. Number 2, your attitude determines how you will perceive the next challenge. Okay, get it. When the next thing comes in your life, if your attitude is negative, you will see it as a problem or a challenge. And here's my question. I think it's Gianna. Here's my question. The next thing that comes in your life, is it a problem or development for your purpose? Is it a problem or development for your purpose? Will it be seen as a distraction or is it part of your destiny? See, this is how I win no matter what. You call it a problem, I call it purpose. You call it a challenge, it forces me to change. You call it distraction, I call it the road to my destiny. Okay, back up. Yumika, when the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they were told to gather only food they could eat for the day. God said, I'm going to test them to see if they will follow instructions. You got it? If they were negative, they complained. Why can't we only eat for the day? Positive people simply go, okay, I'm being tested. So when I get to Canaan, promised land, I've been tested and I'm being blessed already. You got it? I'm being blessed already because I'm being pushed to another land, but I'm being tested where I am. Sometimes You're being tested where you are to see if you qualify to go to the next level. Stop taking people to the next level who keep flunking the test where they are. Let them pass the test first. You got it, Yamika? Aisha said, okay. Shawanda Parker said, got it. That's what attitude does. Number 3, got it? Number 1, it affects your belief. Number 2, it determines how you see things. Number 3, your attitude gives you, here it is. Yamika, you ready? It gives you an opportunity to mature and to win. But if you're negative, it can also be a threat to where you're going. Because if you have a positive attitude, you're gonna mature, move past stuff, get on with it, because there's greater ahead of you. I don't have time to get stuck where I am dealing with minimum-minded people where I am. Can't do that. You can't stay here. People will have you stuck here forever. Saying I'm sorry to them forever. Apologizing forever. Saying nothing forever. Stuck here forever, because people don't want to move forward. You have to move forward in order to win. Destiny is not destination. You have to get there. And if you're negative, it can be a problem to where you are. So check out. I got 2 more and I'm done. Listen. Believe it or not, number 4. Aaron Flicks, number 4. Here you go, Jill. Believe it, number 4. Believe it or not. Your attitude determines your confidence. Ooh. Come on, Shawanda Parker. Your attitude determines your confidence. Why? Because your attitude determines how you see opportunities. It determines how you see. Am I right about that, Alicia? The attitude you're feeling and thinking and remembering, that's attitude, determines how you see. It affects how you see opportunities. Watch this. You ready? If you lazy, hey, Lady Rose, God bless you. If you're lazy and you don't want to work, every opportunity, there's a problem with it. Every job offer, there's an issue with it. Every time something comes up to get a new job or a promotion or something change, there's an issue with them. I would beg to differ. Hey, Mama Brand, I would presume to think that the issue may be with the individual who's stuck, because it determines confidence. I guess they've been talking about me. They putting it online now. It determines confidence. Do you have confidence that I may not know what I need to know when I get there, but when I get there, because I am open, I will have an opportunity to learn all I need to know, and then I gotta trust God for real. Number 5, last one in this section. Number five. If you don't have your attitude right, your attitude will see it from a why is it, or why is it not? Well, people always say, well, why they pick me? Well, why? Well, or why they didn't pick me? I used to call people names on my live or at church more so, and people would say, certain Sundays you don't never call my name. Multiple people, you don't never call my name. Okay, well, God didn't lead me to call your name, or it wasn't nothing that was affecting you, or maybe you wasn't sleeping in church, because some people that sleep, I call their name to wake them up while I'm preaching. Then when I call their name, why you call my name in public? Now everybody watching me. That's an unstable individual. That's somebody who don't know what they want, what they need. Get from around unstable people, because the minute that you're happy and you know who they are. The minute that you're happy and have peace, they always have a problem. The minute that you're happy and have peace, they always have a problem. And you are always the blame for their attitude. The devil is a lie. Here we go. Listen, I'm going to say this, and we got some more points we're going to get through. If you got to go to work, I understand, y'all. Listen. Hey, Zaria. Hey, Z Thomas, watch this. Listen. Don't allow the wrong attitude to make you miss the right opportunity. Let me say it again. Don't allow the wrong attitude to make you miss the right opportunity because of a wall you built. Got it? Because no one really likes a relational. Hey, callers, no one likes a relational wall. See, I told y'all this year, God says winning is about your relationships with people, how you deal with people, how they deal with you, how you grow, how you adjust, how you develop. When you develop with people from bondage to wilderness, from wilderness, you enter into the promised land. That's a safe place, y'all. Bless you, Denise Dixon. That's a safe place. Here we go. Listen, no one likes relational walls because it keeps you from feeling close to a person. Okay? It keeps you from feeling close to a person. Let me give you something, though. Here we go. But before you head to someone else's wall with a sledgehammer, you have to be honest with yourself, or at least understanding about how they erected that wall in the first place. I'm coming down somebody's street. Yes, they have a wall. Remember, communication, LLC, listening, learning, and communicating. LLC, listening, learning, and communicating must also have mature understanding. So if a person has erected a wall, it's because you are not creating a safe space. And if you're not creating a safe space, don't expect people to keep entering a space that is not safe for them emotionally, spiritually, naturally, It's not safe. So you can't expect that. And you can't run toward their wall with a sledgehammer. Because let's be honest, you can't be Captain Save everybody. Jesus saves. The rest of y'all got to work it out for yourself. You can't save everybody. You have to be honest about how and why that wall got there. You have to also be understanding. Because number one, it's not your wall, it's their wall. So you can't approach their wall with a sledgehammer. You have to be understanding about how that wall got up. Was it built by the threat of people trying to approach it with sledgehammers? So as you approach me with this sledgehammer mentality, did I fortify my wall from the inside? Come on, the sledgehammer you have in your hand right now. Did they build the wall because people kept trying to tear down their wall? But people who tear down the wall are not creating a safe space. It means you're sometimes damaging with your negative attitude. It's your sledgehammer. Okay. Let's teach. Walls are built by people who feel threatened, or people who don't feel safe. Walls are built by people who don't feel safe. Behind every wall, you will find a person who feels unsafe outside the wall. The only way the wall can come down is by making a person feel safe enough to tear it down. And sometimes it's slowly, it's brick by brick. It's not because you want their time when you want it. It's not your control factor. It's not your insecurity or your immaturity. It is how they feel. It is brick by brick. Brick by brick. Or it's when you let them know that they value you enough to stay while you tear it down, brick by brick. This is where value is created in relationships, when people can listen, learn, communicate. I ain't got time for all that. I told you in the beginning, that's the rushing that creates you being alone. You have no vital, deep relationships. Everything is shallow because you don't have time for how other people feel. You don't have time for how you made them feel. You never admit that you made them build the wall, and now you're mad because they're not at your beck and call. That rhymes, huh? Yeah. No. You gotta let them know that they're valuable while you stay with them, while they build it brick by brick. As they tear down the wall brick by brick, you should take the bricks and lay a path. So when they get a hole in the wall, they can come right to where you are based on the bricks they tore down because of you. Because you stayed, you showed them value. You gave them a safe place. Watch this. It can only be true, and they can only be truly safe when that person knows that you understand why the wall is there. See, this creates communication. People who don't like to talk, they already off the page. They already off the line. They gone. Because in this stead, you have to give time and value to another person. And I am sick and tired of people acting like they are for you, but don't have time for you. I'm not referring to a phone call. I'm referring to giving time to listening, to learning, to communicating, and understanding. If you're not trying to listen to me, learn, communicate, or understanding, move on with your life. I'm more valuable than the one moment you want to have. I'm a lifetime individual, not a moment. I'm the winning anyway. Oh my God, let's go. Y'all ready? No, I'm more valuable than that. And so what makes it safe, here it is, Aaron Flicks, what makes it safe is that when you understand why the wall is there, listen very carefully. If you ain't offended in your feelings and gone by now, you know, that's how people, I told you, attitude. If you aren't offended in your feelings, understand why the wall is there. See, when you let me know you understand why my wall is there, then I value you because now you understand me. You're not trying to get into my wall just for you. Then you understand why the wall is there, and then you respect my reason for why I have a wall, even if you don't agree. I told you it's your tool. Just because you don't need a wall for liars in your life, don't mean I'm not going to build a wall for liars in my life. Just because you don't need a wall because you don't have stable people in your life, I build a wall for the unstable in my life. See, you ain't got to agree with me, but you must respect it and understand it. That's a winning anyway attitude. Because if you show me that you understand and you show me that you respect my reason, even if you don't agree, then even if I can't tear down my wall fast enough, my trust, here I come, y'all, will let you in. Ooh, this is a good lesson, y'all, for me by myself. If I don't tear it down and come out, my trust will let you in. Because the damage I'm feeling may not have been done by you. It may be other people who are out there. And so I don't trust being out there. So what I do is I open up the wall enough to let you in here. If you value me, then you will come in and you'll stop trying to take me to a place where I don't feel safe because it's where you want me. This is how you win anyway. I either get you to take down, look, either the person comes out or they remove the things brick by brick where they are living out, or they invite you in. Either way it goes, I get the benefit of valuing the individual that I say I value and respect. That's when you know, and I'm done. That's when you know that your presence is honored. When people can walk away and come back and walk away and come back, they don't value your presence. They just miss you. And because you miss somebody, don't mean they need to be in your life. They don't value when they're present. I can't stand when folk tell me, I really miss y'all. I really miss you. I didn't leave though. I live in the same place. I go to the same church. I go to Big Lots all the time. You know where I am. So how do you miss me? That's a lie. That's a comfort word that you say for justifying your lack of honor. Honor is a way of seeing the essence and value of someone else. Good morning, Sid. You got to get this one, Doc. You got to catch this one. Honor is a way of seeing the essence and value of someone else. Honor is not about you. Honor is always about another person. It's about how you see them. So what do I do? Okay, thank y'all, Maria. Tell all your students I said thank y'all, and let me know if I can buy them breakfast. If I can buy them like just your class. Or can't buy just a class? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bless you, Amy. Good to see you, Leslie. I gotta get listen. I'm gonna give you 5 principles to win. Thank you, Jasmine Mooney, Gianna, Demons Pressure, all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Here we go, y'all. Look. Here's the 5 principles to win no matter what. Number one, with all your LLC, your LLC. You're listening, you're learning, and communicating with understanding. Number one, you must be open-minded and willing to learn new things outside of you. You must be open-minded. You don't know it all. You'll never have it all. You'll never know it all. And even if you do know it all, you know it all only for you. You don't know what's best for me. You may know principle, but you don't know what's best for me. So therefore, you have to respect. They say at breakfast, I got it, Maria. I got you. Text me the last day of school. Be open-minded and willing to learn new things. Number one, that's how you win. Principle number two, you must take calculated risk. That means, and I said it before, but I'm gonna break it down. You must step outside your comfort zone. It's okay to love on somebody else. It's okay to be kind to somebody else. It's okay to help people create a safe space for you and them with somebody else. But if you keep building bricks, don't get mad when you can't connect with them, especially when you're the one that threw the bricks. Number three. You have to it's coaching now. You have to cultivate. I gotta go, y'all. 4 minutes. You gotta cultivate a growth mindset. And here is when you cultivate a winning mindset, a growth mindset, a winning no matter what, you will embrace every challenge as an opportunity. I don't have challenges. I have opportunities. So here's what opportunity does. A challenge means I have to deal with it. And it's negative and I don't like it. Watch this. When it's an opportunity, I can get anybody else involved in the opportunity to help me win. So I find people who've already conquered that challenge to show me how to get through it. It becomes now an opportunity for development, which shows me how to win no matter what. You got it? Embrace every challenge as an opportunity. Number four, I must stay motivated and inspired by finding and becoming obsessed with fulfilling my purpose and my passion. Type that, y'all. My purpose and my passion. Type that. My purpose, my passion. I must become motivated and inspired by finding and becoming obsessed with fulfilling my purpose and my passion. I'll type the word my. Just type the word my. And the reason why I said my is because you'll know who should be in your life. Hey, Karen Cross Culliver. People who should be in your life and who are permanently in your life and who are assigned to your life by who understands and respects your purpose and your passion. There are some people who only want you to keep them encouraged on their purpose and their passion. If they're not about your purpose and your passion, if what makes you happy don't make them happy, wave. Hey, there are some people who are not in my life for church. They're in my life for life. If they don't understand that, they'll start trying to control me. I'm not an easily controlled person because I'm strong-minded and I have my purpose and my passion in front of me. So I know what it is. So I can't let people distract me because of what they think I should do or their purpose or their passion. Now, I'm going to help you. It's called collaboration. I'm going to help you fulfill your purpose. I'm going to help you fulfill your passion, but I'm not going to leave mine just because you mad. You big mad. Tasha, here we go. Last one, number 5, and I'm done. You must practice gratitude and appreciation. Brother Duracell, gratitude means I'm graciously appreciative for what you've done. You can't apologize and complain in the same sentence because it's almost like starting a fire to keep warm and pouring water on it. You got to get it. You know, Sid, we talked about that, Sid. You got to be stable. We talked about that. You got to be stable. Practice gratitude and appreciation. Saying thank you and being appreciative will cost you absolutely nothing to say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've done something amazing. I appreciate that. But you have to practice gratitude and appreciation as you focus your winning attitude on the good things in your life. You have to literally change the trajectory of your life to focus on what's good in your life and let what's bad stay behind you. She said, Please pray for my senior friends. They become great in the adult world. We pray for them now. We speak truth to them. We speak that they will have a winning anyway attitude, that they will see every challenge as an opportunity. We pray that everything going on at their house that's not conducive for their future would cease or would slow down, or that their house would become their wilderness, where they find a way to work, to push themselves beyond and where it is. So what goes on in the house will no longer be a distraction, but it will be development. We pray that God would touch them, give them a mind to want to do better. And things they see that they don't want, they'll say, okay, I've learned how not to do that, so I'm going to do better than what I'm seeing or what I'm experiencing. That while they're in their home, in this place of development, that as they're developing, that God's preparing them for the wealthy place in their life, for college, vocational school, technical school, and for all that God wants to do for them. We give God praise. We give them glory. Give him glory for what they shall become in their life, and that they will turn and grab a friend and say, now that I know better and can be better and do better, I want you to be better too. I surround myself with people who win, who embrace me, who understand my purpose, my passion, and my potential. And I give God praise for their life and the teacher's life as well, who's helping them. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, listen, that's it. You got to focus on the good things in your life. Focus on good things. And you don't have to be offended at the negative things. I just can't give it time. Thank you. Thank y'all for allowing me to come. I got to get the breakfast thing done. We'll take care of that. Yeah, thank you for allowing them to come. So listen, you have to position yourself to win no matter what. That's the goal. No matter what. Why'd you go that way today? Because we have to deal. Whenever I talk about winning no matter what, I have to go to what the problem is. Bernice said, pray covering over my mind. I pray you have the mind of Christ and continue to seek God. Come on. I would pray with these kids. I'll leave y'all adults doing what y'all been doing forever, the same old thing. These kids, pray and cover, and teachers, pray and covering over your mind, that you have the mind of Christ. I pray from me to you that you would have a winning anyway mindset, that I'm not going to let what I experience become what I've experienced in my past. I feel the Holy Ghost for somebody else on here. I'm not going to let what I've experienced in my past, in my mind, become what I experience in my whole life, in my future. My future is brighter than my past. My pain must stay in my past. I'm going to win. Type these last 3 words and I'm out of here. No matter what. I want to agree with everybody here. Type no matter what. I want to agree. She said, that's for me. I got you. That's for you. And we're praying with you. I got your name. Come on. Come on. I see you, Brittany. No matter what. I'm agreeing with you. I see Tisa call you no matter what. Andrea Thomas, no matter what. Naya, Karen. Names going fast now, y'all. I got to catch the names back up. I want to call everybody's name I can. Naya, Andrea, Tisa, Alicia James, Piggy Lance, new member. Hey, how you doing? No matter what. Bernice, no matter what. I win in Jesus. Come on. Trish Wells, Rhonda Duracell, Chris Blake, Cleet Adams Trigg, Fidelia, Maria Matthews, Shawanda Parker, yes ma'am, Dolores Bell, Emery, Latasha Jackson. Oh, Tootie in my mind. Okay, Carlos, Aaron Fleece, Canvas, Booker, Sap, hey, Kenneth Davis. When I call your name, I'm agreeing with you. Ashley Post, business and life. Tawanda Carr, Valencia, that's me, Pastor. Come on, Ivan Rice, Minister Ricks, I see you. Latasha Jackson, Sydney, Denaya, come on, I see y'all. Ja Bruce, Geraldine, I see you. Manny, Yamika, Vivian Zink, no matter what. Lady Rose, no matter what. No matter what, come on through. You coming out of the wilderness. That time is about up. Ja Bruce, come on. Valencia, Vivian Zink, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be amazing. First Lady, we winning no matter what. Listen, y'all, I've been on here over an hour, but it's worth it. And it's funny because people want to call me about problems and all that. I'm like, go back to the live. I've already ministered that already. If you didn't take the time to minister, you won't take the time from me to stop my day where I'm moving forward to stop to go back to do something I did when you didn't value me. I know it's 7 a.m. Do you value yourself enough to win? Or do you want to go through your day struggling? It's up to you. But I can't let you make me struggle because you didn't want to value the time that was given. Got to do better with our life, y'all. This is a Winning Anyway Life. I'm your host, Life Pastor Kyle. It's been amazing this morning. Even having all the kids on from class, that was amazing. Thank you, Maria. I got them for breakfast. We're gonna work it out. Make sure that they get what they need and what they desire. And they know somebody outside of school and outside of being at church cares about them. You know how it feels to want to be cared about. It's amazing. It's not just about you, them caring about you. It's about you caring about them. Show that you care, and they'll take the wall down brick by brick, or they'll invite you in. This is Life Pastor Kyle signing out. It's been an amazing morning. And no matter what's in your life, know that. No matter what happens in your life. Win no matter what. But no matter what happens in your life, know you can win anyway.